What the fuck is up, BKV2 Nation? It's BKV2, British Kid V2 right here. And the reason why I'm not saying BKV2, British Kid V2 with as much emphasis as I usually do is because today is a very sad day for us, not even old school gamers, but for people that were born in like, what, a reasonable time to witness the PS2's era of dominance. So, you know, when I first heard about this news, I was just like... Yes, the PS2 has stopped being shipped. Now, when I first was like hearing of it, when I seen an article that said the PS2 has stopped being shipped in Japan, and you know, I was like, well, of course it's gonna stop being shipped in Japan. These people can make a fucking iPad out of their shit. Like, they could just shit out a piece of their shit and they could make an iPad out of it. These Asians are fucking crafty with everything. But then recently today it said the PS2 is fucking... it stopped being shipped. So basically, you're not gonna go to GameStop anymore and look all the way on the top shelf or in some confined corner and see like a PS2 on sale for $50. You know, you're not gonna see that anymore. So the only way you'll really be able to get a PS2 is through eBay and stuff. And it's not technically dead, but it's gonna come to a point where when we're old and crusty and dusty and shit, you know, the PS2 is gonna go for like thousands and thousands, just like you see with these old consoles. But I had so many memories with this system, it's not even funny. Because I was not an Xbox gamer at home. To tell you the truth, I hated the fucking Xbox. I got PS2. So when I first got my PS2, man, it was, I don't even remember the day, but I was watching my boy Cuz the Cali Dog and my boy Johnny Bravo. You know, those are my fucking boys. And my grandma walked in the room, and you know, they usually bought me a lot. They bought me a lot of wrestling toys, candy and shit, but it was something else. This shit was in a big box from Toys R Us. I'm like, ooh, you know, when you see something big, no gay, but as a kid you want to go see what's in that shit. So I looked in and it was all, you know, a PS2, and I'm like, you know, what does it do? What is this? Cause, you know, to me, I didn't know what the fuck that was. So my parents hooked it up for me, and the first game I ever played on the PS2 was Duke fucking Nukem. And that's why, like, I'm so fucking glad. Like, and I was way too young to be playing the shit in the first place. Cause it's funny, cause my grandma thought like this was an educational game. Cause she was a big Hulk Hogan fan, and she thought the motherfucker looked like Hulk Hogan with a haircut. So she was like, oh yeah, one of those wrestling games. Even though the motherfucker had a gun with a half-naked girl on the front cover. Who knows? That's grandma logic. But yeah, that was the first game I bought. You know, as a little kid, I was a horny motherfucker. So I remember you could go up to like the telephone poles and call someone on the telephone, and the girl would be moaning, and I'm not gonna moan because you faggots are gay. You know, you could go in the strip club and touch on the girl's ass and shit. It was beast, and I just used to spend my time doing that. You know, I used to play shit like Crash Bandicoot Racing, Ready to Rumble Boxing. You know, later on in the days when SmackDown Shut Your Mouth came out, me and my cousin would play it, and we'd always put emphasis into our game. Like, we make creative fighters, and then the people that we put them against, we'd have a story. Like, we'd make a background story on it, just so we'd have a reason to beat them up and like hate these motherfuckers. Give them like 10 stunners through 50 tables. So we'll be like, oh, I'll tell my cousin, oh yeah, that faggot motherfucker Goldust was like fucking your girl last night, so you better give him a stunner. You know, we just take turns doing that, and it was fun because when you're little, you got a big ass imagination, not like we are now. Technically, for me, I still got that shit. But you know, I had the iToy. The iToy was like the Kinect back in the PS2 days. I think PlayStation Move still uses a camera too. But I used to play that fucking fighting game called Urban Reign. That shit was the shit. And you know, it wasn't really a great game, but you know, it was fun as hell. I remember I used to go to Toys R Us, and I would like pick out the most mature of the games, and this fat black bitch with like the longest colored nails I ever seen would always be like, Mom, do you know your child is too young to buy this game? You know, your child is too young. Do you know that there is strong language and violence in a lot of content in this game? You know, it was just fucking stupid. She was cock blocking me all the time. You know, shopping with my grandmother. She really didn't like me to get any of those bad games. I remember I bought this one Digimon game. It was like a card game, and at first I thought it was the fighting game because that was my favorite. That one too. And when I started it off, it had a nice intro, but I didn't know what the fuck these cards were. So I said, we're going to put this game to use. I'm going to keep on restarting the game and watch the intro and just dance to it. And that's literally what I kept the game around for. I would put the shit literally in my PS2 and dance to it. I also remember, like, when the disc didn't work, the PS2 would make some weird noise, like, and it would bring you to, like, a red screen. And that shit scared the fuck out of me. I really... Like, yo, I really don't know what the fuck was going on. But, you know what the fuck we do at the end of all of our videos now. A word of advice. So here's the word of advice. You think really we wouldn't be giving that advice with a video about a dead PS2? Well, we got some advice. Listen, guys. Cherish what you got now. You know, all the big shit that comes out now that you love so fucking much. Cherish it. You know, I'm mainly talking to gamers right now. There are people out there that are die-hard Xbox fans. There are people out there that are die-hard PlayStation fans. There are people out there that had so many great memories on one console that it cannot be recreated even on the next-gen console with better graphics and better all it is. So, when you get a new console, and it's the shit for that moment, those few years, cherish that. Get all, like, your best memories out of that. Go hard. Go hard on that shit, man. Go hard in the fucking paint. Because all those memories are just gonna be there. And then, you know, by time the shit has stopped being sold, you'll be able to look back and tell your motherfucking kids, yeah, I played that fucking game. But with that said, BKV2, Bitch Kid V2 out, and I want you guys to comment some nice PS2 memories that you had. You know, tell me a whole story if you want. Comment with a good memory. BKV2 out.